Hi, folks. Good morning. Here is a very late, but still in week 7, La Semana. So we are in the week of March 11th all the way to the 17th. My apologies for sending this out so late. It has been a week over on my end. I hope you are all doing well. But yeah, it's that sort of crazy week before the week before spring break sort of feelings. All right. So couple announcements. So it was super fun to read through everyone's lab too. I know that some of the technology is a little tricky, but I think we're doing well. We will have a few more labs that require you to use StatCrunch. So getting comfortable with that and the idea of taking screenshots when you need to and answering those questions, keep up the good work. And the week 6 discussion, I've been seeing some really cool postings on that. So with the dependent events, and it was really neat to just kind of see what you are finding that's sort of relevant to your life. All right, so preview of week 7, which is technically almost over, and also for week 8. So for these next 2 weeks, we're going to be finishing up our unit on probability distributions. And I know for some of us that the sort of the mathy part of things has gotten a little tricky, and I'm trying to make those those example videos to help out with that a bit. But I would definitely encourage you to, take a look at the assignments a little bit earlier in the week just to give yourself time to, if you need help, that you can ask for help. Or our math lab over at Mesa, our math lab over at Miramar is open all week long with lots of people who would love to help you out with that. Okay. So week 3 assignments. So we have 2 my open math assignments due this week. There is the chapter 5 uniform distribution concepts and the chapter 5 uniform distribution. I have made, I think, a couple videos in which I actually go over questions that are very similar to your homework questions, your my open math questions. So if you have questions on that, I would encourage you to check out those videos. They are under the chapter 5 content learning resources in Canvas. For our weekly discussion, you're going to post to the week 7 discussion. Okay, no reply this week because I am not getting this video out to you until more than halfway through the week. Okay, so we'll save that reply for another time this semester. But for right now, just post to the week 7 discussion. And then unofficially, there is a lab 3. This lab is due next week. And this lab is counting for 2 labs. Okay, so it's a little bit longer than the previous 2 labs. So unofficially, my suggestion would be to start on that lab number 3, but officially it's not due until the end of week 8, which is next week. Okay, so the only assignments you have to do for this week are the 2 my open math assignments and your weekly discussion, the week 7 discussion. But if you feel like getting ahead, there is the lab 3 that you can go ahead and get started on. Okay. Now I will post the week 8 La Semana video in a timely fashion, so you'll have plenty of a heads up of what we're going to do in that last week before spring break. Okay. All right. Have a great rest of your week, folks, and I'll talk to you soon.